Well, I guess I don't really need this beard anymore, do I? Hmm. Oh, well, gosh darn it, son. They almost did it. He's not watching the highlights. He's watching Bluey. Because Bluey makes you happy. And the Leafs losing, well, being eliminated by the Florida Panthers in Game 5 doesn't make me happy. But surprisingly, it doesn't make me feel angry. Yeah, a little bit sad and disappointed. I was, worse last night. Slept on it. Like, I wasn't like distraught or anything. It was just kind of like, damn, dang it. Like, it happens, I guess. That's just how I feel. Because after the game, you look at it and go, it is just a game, isn't it, buddy? Yeah. And this is what matters. This morning, we went for a walk with the dogs, jumped on the trampoline twice already, didn't we, young man? He's happy as can be. He has no idea that Daddy's favorite team just got eliminated. And he put a smile to my face. Leafs didn't. But many times this season, they did. It was a roller coaster of emotions, being a Leafs fan, both in the regular season, obviously in these playoffs. And the expectations were a Stanley Cup. But at the end of last season, and going into this one, we said, well, let's win a round. Toronto took down Tampa Bay. Step one. Now, we lost to Florida. But we have to remember that Florida won the President's Trophy last year. They got swept by Tampa Bay in the second round. This year, horrible start, and then they just were on a tear. They were down 3-1 to the Boston Bruins. The President's Trophy winning Boston Bruins. 65 win, whatever record point Boston Bruins. They came back and beat them. Then they dismantled the Maple Leafs in 5 games. They're a damn good team. The Kachuk trade is going to be wow. And, they got rid of Huberdeau and Weegar. But Montour stepped up. In these playoffs, Cousins is pulling a Bolesky and going to get a crazy contract. Well, unless he signed long-term. But he looked great. Verhaeghe, he's found his place in Florida. And they just worked. Radko Gudas, yes, he definitely held on to Jarnkrok's stick. And well played, Gudas. You're a bit of a douche for yelling at Wall, but I'd have been excited as well. And who knows what I would have done in that situation. You look like a man beast, and you deserve it. It's a great photo. It was a good finish by Cousins. It was a great play by Gudas, and it just sucks that it eliminated the Toronto Maple Leafs. Joseph Wall is the future in Toronto netminding, and if they can move that Matt Murray contract, they will. They'll find a way. Wall and Samsonov, 1A, 1B, Samsonov 1A, Wall 1B. Obviously, there was something wrong with Sammy. He was lingering. You saw the knee and everything, then obviously the head. But Joseph Wall came in and played outstanding. He did. Bobrovsky played outstanding for Florida as well. You're right. Yeah, Bob was great. He shut down the Leafs. If they would have got swept, I would have been really pissed off. And somehow they lose in 5, and it's a hard defeat, but at the same time, it's not like world ending. I got it, buddy. You know what I mean? Just sucks. I have no idea what's going to happen with this team. If I'm going to do some predictions now, Keefe is gone. It's time for him to move on, the Leafs to move on, find a different coach. I have no idea what's going to happen with Dubas. I know owners all around the league are going to throw mad money at him, but he won't have the resources that he has in Toronto, and Toronto should throw money at him as well. He put together a phenomenal team. The players and Keefe just couldn't put it together. Shanahan, he's been here since 2014, I think. he might be moving on, maybe. If it's me, Shanahan, Dubas stay. It's Keith goes, and just find someone to replace him. That's where I think. For the core four, you can't move Tavares. No one's thinking about moving Marner. William Nylander's contract is absolutely phenomenal. You don't want to touch him because when he decides to play, he's the best player on the ice. It's just consistency of when he decides to play. Proved it again in Game 5. He was flying there. He scored that one short side goal, tied up late, and then he almost did it again literally immediately after. Mitch Marner, he led the team in points. When it really mattered, he's laying hits. He scored that big goal, the game winner in Game 4. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. You throw Morgan Riley in there as well, and he had an outstanding playoff. So I have no idea. I think if you make a trade and you do it too quickly, you're not going to get market price for him. Whoever they choose. They're not going to get enough. They won't. But they take up a lot of the cap, and you can probably fill your lineup out a little bit more. Is that what you think? I know those are cupcakes. This is Shadowlands. This is a great one. I don't know what you do as the Leafs, and that's why I'm not the GM. But sign Kyle Dubas now, so then he can just sign Austin Matthews to that long-term contract, and they can figure it out. I have no idea what Matthews' contract's going to be. I think O'Reilly's gone. Wouldn't surprise me if he ends up back in St. Louis. I'd try to sign Achari, but I think he has priced himself out for these playoffs. Bunting's priced himself out as well. So you're going to have to fill in through prospects and stuff. And I think Leafs can do it. Look what the Marlies are doing. They're crushing it. And you've got prospects, young players, other players that you can filter through the lineup that will make a difference. Matty Nyes not being in this, frickin' Sam Bennett, made a huge, it impacted the Leafs huge. He's already my mom's now favorite player. I'm going to have to get her a jersey with a Nyes name and number. It's going to have to happen. She loves the kid. She thinks he's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And so do I. There's a bright future with the Toronto Maple Leafs. And they've had that bright future for a while. But they're going to stay competitive. They're going to be competitive whatever they do. They are. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers. And do you know what? Florida, Carolina. I want Florida to win. Carolina's not recently won a cup. Probably, what was it? It's almost 20 years ago, I think. But Florida hasn't been in the finals since 96. Throw Florida in there. Give me Florida, Edmonton. If someone's going to have to slay the beast that is the Florida Panthers, why not make it Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl? My buddy's an Edmonton Oilers fan, so I'm going to cheer for them now. And they're the last Canadian team. Yeah, I know, buddy. He's excited, and it's not it's because he doesn't have to watch hockey anymore. He gets to choose what he wants to watch now. Yeah. I can't believe I feel this good after the Leafs being eliminated. But it was a great season, a great year, and I'll just enjoy the rest of the playoffs. And the beard's gone. I thought the beard would be down to here, trying to win the Stanley Cup. I'm all gray because of the stress. Hell, de-age about 10 years because the Leafs are out of the playoffs somehow. I have no idea. God. Yeah, not too bad. All right, there'll be videos up on the channel. I'm going to I'm going to watch the rest of the playoffs and react to how they go. And then just make videos on, I guess, what's happening around the league and if Toronto makes any drastic changes. Probably do a little bit of predictions of what I think the lineup could look like next year, coaching staff and all. But that's it for me. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the sun if you can. We'll be out on the trampoline again soon. Who knows? It's high 20s. This could be pool weather. The little man loves the pool. Take care, everyone. Go Leafs, go. Even in a loss. Go Leafs, go. Buddy, do you care that the Leafs lost? No, you don't. Because it's a new day. It's a new day.